Good morning, YouTube Nation. I hope you're having a beautiful morning wherever you are. So today I want to talk about 3 things you should never do with your money. Okay, let's jump right in. The first thing is buy a new car, particularly an expensive car, like a sports car or something like that. Now, a lot of people look at cars and they think, "Oh, this is a status symbol, like I need to have a beautiful, sexy, powerful car," right? It's like a representation of who I am. You know, people are going to see me in this car. It's really important to me that I have something that feels good and looks really good, right? Now, here's the issue with that. So a car is not an asset. A car is a liability, and here's why. A car takes money out of your pocket every month in many ways. You know, you pay for gas, you pay for maintenance, you pay for insurance. You know, you pay not directly, but effectively you pay for depreciation. So a car loses its value over time because it's a liability. It pulls money out of your pocket. Now, the main purpose of a car, right? Actually, the only real purpose of a car is to get you from point A to point B. Now, if you have a $50,000 car versus a $5,000 car, they're both going to get you from point A to point B. So the only reason to buy an expensive car, to buy a new car, is because you're insecure and you want people to be impressed with you. You want to show people that you've made it, you have value, all of these superficial things that really aren't going to fix the underlying lack of value. So, it's not going to get you what you want, guys. You might think it's going to, but it's a terrible financial decision, and it's just covering up insecurity. So do not buy a new car. That's the first thing. Stupid thing to spend your money on. Second thing would be gambling. So every time I stop by 7-Eleven, 7-Eleven is close to my house, and as I pop in there, often I'll see someone buying lottery tickets, right? Now, the thing about gambling is the odds of you making more money from gambling over time than you spend on gambling are very low. If you calculate the odds, you are expected to lose money when you buy lottery tickets, when you gamble. So it's a terrible financial decision, because every time you buy lottery tickets, you're saying, here, lottery company, here's my money. I know I'm probably not going to get this back, but just based on that small chance that I'll make more money over time than I'm putting down to buy lottery tickets, I'm just going to take that chance, because the potential payoff, if I'm 1 in a million is high. And so it's living in delusion, right? It's not a rational decision. And here's the other thing. If you look at people who have actually won the lottery, and you look at the history of how that's gone for them, what you find is, that money disappears very quickly, because the habits of those people that led them to gambling in the first place are the same habits that make the money not stick, right? If you give someone who's poor $1 million, they're going to have those same poor habits, that same poor mindset that is going to lead to that money disappearing very quickly. So it's not fixing a poor money mindset. It's not fixing those habits that make people poor. And so it's not going to change anything. It might feel like you're rich for a short time because you've got all this money in your bank account, but it's not sustainable. It's not going to stay there because you haven't developed healthy money habits, okay? So gambling. Do not spend your money on gambling. It's even if you win, it's a short-term fix. It's not a sustainable financial freedom solution. So that's number 2, gambling. Number 3 is getting in the habit of eating out, okay? When you eat out, not only are you spending a premium on the food that you're eating, but you are spending money on, that business, the property that business has to pay for, right? You're talking about a restaurant. What goes into running a restaurant? You've got employees, you've got business taxes, you've got the real estate that business has to rent or own. You've got all of this overhead to make this business work, right? And so when you buy a meal, you're not just buying the food. You're paying for the chefs, you're paying for the servers, you're paying for the business, the real estate, all of the things that go into the business. So if you simply learn how to cook, right? You buy food from the grocery store, you learn how to cook it. It doesn't have to be complicated. There's this Instant Pot revolution where you just throw it all in the Instant Pot, you push a button, and then an hour later, you've got a meal that's ready to go. That is such a better financial decision than getting into the habit of not planning your meals, and just, swinging by the fast food place or swinging by the restaurant to have your meal. So, sure, I eat out every once in a while. It's a fun thing to do, right? But getting into the habit of that is really going to hold you back financially. So that's it, guys. Those are the 3 things not to spend your money on. Expensive new cars. Gambling. Do not gamble. You're gonna get hooked. All right, you're gonna get hooked, and it's a terrible way to spend your money. And third, getting into the habit of eating out. Not good for your wallet. Not good for achieving your dreams of financial freedom. All right, guys. So that's the 3 I have for you today. Smash that like button. Leave a comment. What are other things that come to mind for you where people should not be spending their money on those things if they really want to be on the track of achieving financial freedom? All right, guys, I'll see you in the next video.